Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Shop at the Shed number 10. Here we are. We're in double digits. I'm Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady, and if you are joining me for the first time, I am a purse reseller. I sell on Etsy with vintage items that is classified as 20 years or older. And for all of my other bags, this is how I am choosing to move forward with my business post-COVID. I used to sell in persons predominantly at retirement homes, believe it or not. And of course, with COVID, we all think it's not a thing anymore within the retirement and long-term care community. It absolutely is. So, got shut down for most of my shows around the Christmas time. So I thought, you know what? I can't pay my bills this way anymore. So I decided to do this, and I've been thinking of doing this for a long time, and I was just too chicken to do it. So now I'm doing it. We're at number 10. A little bit of housekeeping. All my bags are gently used. They are in as good condition as I can get them. I will never ever sell you anything that has broken zippers or rips or tears, and if there is something really special that I'm willing to kind of overlook a little bit of damage like that, I will always point it out on my website, leatherbag-lady.com. That is where all these bags are, and you can pop over there and see a little bit closer up pictures. The description is not crazy detailed because I have you here hopefully to look at the bag in real time. So they are gently used. They have all been cleaned inside and out. I do refurbish. I don't redo stitching and rips and all that kind of thing. But if there's a little bit of color loss, I have the technology and I have the products to be able to do my best with matching colors and such, and allow them to dry and all that nonsense, and then bring them to you here. If you are just here to see what I've got, welcome. If you are here because you may be in the market to buy a bag, wonderful. The prices do not include shipping, so shipping is on top unless you are spending over $100, and at that point I will cover the shipping for you. There are no refunds, returns, exchanges. Now, obviously, if there is a problem and it is out of anybody's control, please connect with me. The last thing I want my customers to have is a bad experience. If you are a vintage lover, hop on over to the Vintage Bag Experience on the same channel here. And there are hundreds of videos that will show you some of my vintage stock, or just head on over to Etsy and look for Leather Bag Lady 1. Somebody already got Leather Bag Lady. So anyway, so let's get started. There will be 5 items. There will be 3 kind of recognizable brands, maybe a few that you're not quite familiar with. There will be a purse pound bag. We'll talk about that when we get there. And there will be a small, which is where we are starting today, because this is kind of awesome. I do not come across new with tag fossil items in my travels very often, but here we go. So this is a very tasteful, with a little bit of color, fossil leather wallet. So it is black, cream, gray, and tan. And then I think it's black, or it might, oh, you know what? It might be dark brown. I think it is actually dark brown. Let me put it up against black. I don't know. The stitching is brown. I'm going to say it's brown. So there's your fossil. It is a wristlet zipper pull. Open this baby up. Look at all those card slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then you've got your ID slot with the little card still in it. There is a compartment, a compartment, a compartment. Like I said, this is brand new with the tag. The price has been ripped off, so somebody's been given this baby as a gift. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more card slots. There is a coin section. The card is still in there. Another 6 card slots, and here is your tag still attached. So it is in gift giving condition if you would like to purchase it as a gift. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love Fossil. Fossil is just such an affordable quality brand. Really is. I like their vintage stuff a little better, which just is kind of my zhuzh, but that is item 1. That is our small item for today. So these bags at this moment in time will be listed in Facebook and YouTube bags. After they've been there for a week, whatever is remaining, by that I mean whatever hasn't sold, they will then filter through to their respective collections. This one will go in the smalls. So there we go. Our next bag. So, whoop. They're jumping. This is a beautiful bag by a Toronto designer by the name of Karen Gunna. I have been coming across her bags for years and I love them. She is Toronto based. She has a workshop in Toronto and you will see her regularly at the One of a Kind show. There is a spring and a Christmas One of a Kind show. Her Toronto workshop got a little bit of history on her. She started in the 80s when her sister wanted a pair of suede pants and they were not paying the price. So she had already started kind of delving into making clothing. So she made her sister a pair of suede pants. But she found her passion in making bags. But she says she's made practically anything and everything. I was in a Roots store yesterday. And Roots are making leather planter boxes. So you would put your plant inside this leather crate-like shape. Fantastic. The colors are amazing. I had a really great conversation with one of the sales girls who'd been there for quite a long time. I am a Roots lover. I would sell only Roots if I could find it. Roots is like a Toyota. It keeps its purchase price quite high in the reseller market, which means it's really expensive to purchase. So I have a lot of Roots. I have other plans for Roots, which I'm going to experiment a little with once I get this little project running like a well-oiled top, and then we can take it from there. So there is a pebbled leather. This is like a nubuck leather. Little bit of darkening on this particular one just because it doesn't have that protective coating on it. Then you've got kind of like a Barney purple, and then you've got your compartment here. So this opens, and it is a compartment down to the bottom. This opens, and it is a compartment down to the bottom. And then this section opens, and it is also a compartment down to the bottom. So in excellent condition. There is an outside pocket. This is her label, Karen Gunna. If you ever come across that, she is a wonderful, very kind of boho 70s vibe. I've had a couple of her sling bags before, just beautiful. And I like the little knotted detail. So that is a nice little kind of utilitarian bag by Karen Gunna. So that is item number 2. So this is my purse pound item for today. So there is a little bit of color loss just on this one side. The other side is absolutely perfect. Now, I have a feeling this is a little bit of a vintage offering as well. So on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop, I obviously don't have access to original receipts or anything of that nature. So and I hope this makes complete sense to you, I date my bags via the purse pouch or the phone pouch. Brilliant, right? I watch a lot of kind of 80s and 90s TV shows because I'm an 80s and 90s girl. I actually turning 56 today. Actually, Not today, Thursday, today, yesterday, because I'm filming this on Wednesday for Thursday. So this little bag doesn't have a foam pouch at all. So I am not 100% sure. It is very, very slimline. It does have a little bit of a gusset. But these short shoulder bags are all back in style. I love this little bit of saddle stitch here. But like I said, it does have a little bit of color loss, which is why it is in the purse pound section. So if you are new to Shop at the Shed, purse pound is very much like the dog pound. These bags are still beautiful bags. They've got a little bit more wear than I would normally pick up, but I am not letting it go to the landfill or get sent over to some third world country where it's just going to go into a fire pile or a burn pile or whatever they call it. It's like a green and mahogany brown. It's just beautiful. You're not going to get a lot in there. Let's be real. You're not going to get a lot in there, but it really is kind of cool. It's like a going out bag. It is a nice shoulder purse. So that is our purse pound bag today. And the price will reflect the little bit of damage that I have shown you. So fourth, I love these bags. Margot bags are absolutely amazing quality. You will find these bags in Winners, Marshalls, TK Maxx. They are just, I mean, look at how thick that strap is. No edge coating. Thank goodness. It's the devil. I hate edge coating. You can adjust the strap a little bit. I always have my straps on the longest possible length. The strap is crazy long. Love I am a tassel lover. I love tassels. It just is a very subtle way to add a little oomph to a bag. And this is quite a small little kind of bucket style bag. You have a magnetic button pocket here. You've got another kind of tassel-y, lot going on in this little bag. And it has like a chevron stamped finish on the leather. I'd love for Tanner Leatherstein to do a bag dissection on one of these bags because the leather just feels absolutely amazing. There's your interior. It's a beautiful cotton interior, like almost like a drop sheet, like that thick canvas. There's your Margot New York. So a little bit of history on Margot. This brand actually started developing bags for other brands. And then they realized that they felt there was a gap in the marketplace for bags that could equally be fashionable in the playground, on a school run, to work, to, you know, going out for drinks and dinner afterwards. I think every bag seller or bag maker wants their bags to be versatile enough to do that. For me, the leather quality is what is the selling point for this brand. Tanner Leatherstein, I've just mentioned, he is a YouTube gentleman who is called the Bag Butcher. He will rip bags apart and dissect them and give you his opinion as a leather craftsman on the quality of the bags. You would be stunned, especially for some of the more mainstream brands, like Kate Spade especially. The amount of acrylic gunk that is put on top of the leather to protect it, for one, but to create a uniform bag so that the bag you buy in Toronto is the same as the bag you buy in Montreal, the same as the bag you buy in Boston and New York, and they just want them to all look the same. I am not a look the same kind of girl at all. And I'm sure these bags are all, you know, if you find this bag in another color, it's going to look the same. But the feel is just fantastic. So that is bag number 4, Margot. Yep, they only use family-owned tanneries. Now, I've watched a few, there's a little dark mark. There's a little dark spot right there, and I thought there was one on the back. I might be able to get that out for you, actually, because I haven't noticed that before. Yeah, no, it's in the leather. But, I mean, it's not noticeable at all. But I will tell you everything and anything, because I would much rather you be over-impressed than underwhelmed, because then you're not going to be happy. And if I don't have happy customers, I'm not making sales. And I think my phone's going to fall. I'm still having this issue. But anyway, that is bag number 4. And lastly, did I finish telling you everything about Margot? Yeah, they claim their bags get better with age just because they don't have that high acrylic layer on top. Because sometimes that can crack, and age is not a bag of that structure's friend. Those bags, they are. And this brand is one of my favorites also. This is a Derek Alexander. I've pretty well had a Derek Alexander in most of my shop at the shed so far. I love this brand. I have a lot of them. Some of them will be very much purse pound bags. Some of them will be in amazing condition like this one. They are very long lasting. They do not have edge coat. They fold over their straps. And that is just, these little details cost these companies money. And if they can skip that step, most companies will. And that's kind of the devil is in the detail kind of thing. You need to, I mean, if you care, some people don't care. These bags are hundreds of dollars. I think I've shared that with you in previous episodes. I got the shock of my life when I Googled this brand. It is a Canadian brand out of Calgary, Alberta, has been around for over 30 years. They have won many, many, many accolades as being Canada's top brand. I'm sorry, Roots, in my opinion, is Canada's top brand. But this bag is in beautiful shape inside. It is kind of their little bit dressier interior. I've yet to provided you with a bag that has the plaid. So they're known for all their compartments. So there is leather-lined slip pockets, pen. I say this every time. Don't put pens in your bags, ladies. You're just waiting for an explosion. So this black with the Derek Alexander monogram is kind of their more formal line. There is a beautiful kind of green and yellow plaid that is a little bit more of their casual line. You will always get a key fob, Derek Alexander plaque, and another leather-lined zipper. There's a little, there's a little something on the lining up here, but I will take care of that. It's just a little mark, but I will get rid of that. On the outside, there is a back zipper compartment. There is no crossbody or shoulder strap. You can always add one if you want. It did not come with one. So it's this kind of metallic pewter. Yeah, it's more pewter than silver. It's a little bit of a subdued metallic. But the quality, I love these bags. So that is our offerings for today. So hopefully you are having a great day. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. There'll be another Shop at the Shed tomorrow night. So head on over to leatherbagLady.com, see what's there. There's lots of bags that are in their respective collections, not just what you're seeing today. And if you just want to check what I have, go over. You don't need to buy anything. Just check it out. But you just might see something that tickles your fancy. Bye, everybody.